Hey, what's up you guys? Crazy Gabano back once again, and today I'm here to make a video in response to HappyConsoleGamer and 78 Strider Strikes Back. It's going to be called Neo Geo Memories, and in this video I'm going to be talking about a little bit about the Neo Geo, my first encounter with a Neo Geo system, from that to finally owning the system, getting all the games, and at the end of the video I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of my collection of what I have so far when it comes to the home system, the controllers, and the games. And not too long ago, HappyConsoleGamer made a two-part video of Neo Geo games that he remembers and some of his favorite games, where he'll show it, he'll talk about it, and he'll explain. He also explains why the games meant so much to him. And hey, we can all talk about the Neo Geo. It had a lot of great games, especially fighting games. And that's one of the main reasons why I picked it up, because I'm a really big fan of 2D fighting games. Just a lot of the other games like Metal Slug series, the Super Sidekick series, had a lot of great sports games, run and gun games. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about my first encounter with the Neo Geo MVS and the first game I played. When I was younger, my mom and I would go to my uncle's swap meet. And we would go there every now and then, just to visit him, see how he's doing, because the wife worked with him as well. And we would go there. They had 3 little arcades in the swap meet. They only had like 2 in the front, in the main areas, like in the main entrances, and there was 1 in the back. And I mean, the weird thing about it is that each little arcade area only had about a few machines, like 4 or 5. The one in the back had like 10 machines, and all of them were like of the most popular games. You had Primal Rage, you had Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Alpha, you had a hard driving arcade game, and you had some others. And the ones in the fronts weren't really that good, they weren't really good games, and also half of them weren't even playable because they were always turned off. And there was one little area that had a Neo Geo MVS and a Bubble Bobble arcade machine, and that was pretty cool. So when I first played the Neo Geo MVS, the game that I remember having, I think it was a 1-slot machine. The game that was in that cabinet was this game right here, King of Fighters 1994. This is my favorite game of the Neo Geo, because I mean, this is the first game I've ever played. This is the game that got me introduced to Neo Geo fighting games in general, because I mean, I was very young when I went to go visit my uncle and when I played this game. And there was a lot of kids around there where their parents worked at the swap meets too, so I would I would hang out with them. We would go play games. A lot of them wanted to play Street Fighter, but some of them wanted to play this as well. And it was weird because most of the guys, we played this one, and the girls would play Bubble Bobble because it was cutesy, good game. And man, I would spend so much quarters on this game, and I remembered it, well, mainly for the soundtrack. That's the reason why I had that game stuck in my head. The soundtrack was amazing, the characters were really awesome, the graphics were very nice, the gameplay was very good, the controls were very responsive. It was hard to perform the moves, but it was still very fun nonetheless. And I really like the concept of this game. Instead of just your normal one-on-one fighter, there's team fighting, and that's pretty cool. 3-on-3, you can select from one of 8 teams, and that really got me to this game. And every now and then I'll also play the Bubble Bobble game, and I remember this girl who would always come up to me, and I was playing the game. She was a cute girl too. She'd be like, "Hey, you playing Super?" Oh, I'd be like, "Oh no, I'm playing Bubble Bobble." And this is Super. No, Bubble Bobble. And she'd be like, "Oh no, I just call it Super." I'm like, "Alright, well, And we would play this, and I actually got her to playing this, and she liked it too, And then, unfortunately, one day, I guess something messed up with the machine, and it wouldn't play anymore. That kind of sucked, and then my uncle ended up leaving the swap meet. He left the swap meet job. He moved to the airport. And, yeah, ever since then, this game has really got me into the Neo Geo. And then, I actually didn't know that the Neo Geo was actually a console until like, well, maybe 3 years ago, a little more than that. And I was doing some research, and I found out that this game was available for that system, and I was like, dude, I gotta buy the system. And luckily, a little over 2 years ago, I actually got my own Neo Geo AES machine from Luke Morris. He sold it to me for a very nice deal. As you can see right here, the system is very big. And he sold it to me with 2 controllers. You see right there? The original one and the Model 2, I guess you can say. Got those 2 controllers. And these games are also very special as well, because these are the first 2 games I actually got with my Neo Geo. And I've been playing these like crazy. Fatal Fury Special and Samurai Showdown 2. These are the more common, more affordable games for the Neo Geo, but very awesome games nonetheless. You know, even though the Neo Geo is an expensive system, there are games you can pick up for very good prices. And I've managed to pick up some good games for nice deals, so I'm pretty happy with that. Because, you know, when it comes to Neo Geo, a lot of people are like, oh, what if I can't own the games? What if I just can't afford it? I mean, it really just depends, like, how much you're willing to spend for a Neo Geo game. I mean, you can find great deals, you just gotta look. You know, just because you see a game you like that's like over $100, don't be discouraged. You know, you can always find a game, maybe, hey, a few bucks, like, maybe half price, or, you know, you never know. You just gotta find the right deals at the right time, and that's what I managed to do. And then since then, I've been playing the Neo Geo like crazy. I love the system. Right now, I just can't afford to buy any more games, but I really look forward to buying more games when I'm out of my debt. And I'm going to be buying a shitload of games, kind of to make up for the games, or the time that I haven't been buying anything for the Neo Geo. And that's pretty much my memory with it. You know, going to a swap meet, playing King of Fighters 94. You know, King of Fighters 94 is my favorite game. I like to own all the games. Maybe not King of Fighters 2003, unless if I can find it for a good price that I'm willing to pay. I'm not too sure about that one, but the other ones, maybe. I've seen some good deals, so maybe I can probably pick those up as well. Alright guys, so this is the collection thus far. You know, as I said, most of these games, I think all of these games, are more of the affordable titles. The titles that are not as rare, but easier to find and pick up. And you know, if you guys are kind of starting to collect for Neo Geo games, these are games that are definitely worth picking up. You know, they're great games, fun to play, not as rare to pick up, and actually quite affordable. You can pick up some pretty good deals on these games. So let's get off to, oh, if I showed you the system already, so right over there, sexy as hell. I have 2 controllers, and I also picked up a memory card in the box. I paid, I think, $28.99, I believe. I got it for a very nice deal from a guy in Japan. He sells a lot of Neo Geo stuff, so I'm definitely looking forward to buying more stuff from him in the future, because he sells Neo Geo games for very good prices. And yeah, let's go ahead and get with the collection. Right here, Blue Journey, Ninja Combat, Nam 1975, Alpha Mission 2, Sengoku, The Super Spy, Ghost Pilots, Cross Swords, 3 Count Bout, Super Sidekicks 2, Riding Hero, Magician Lord, King of Fighters 1994 all the way through 1997, Samurai Showdown 1, 2, and 3, Art of Fighting 1 and 2, World Heroes 1, 2, and 2 Jet. As you guys can tell, this is a mixture of American and Japanese games. Fighters History Dynamite, Fatal Fury 1, 2, Special, and 3. And last but not least, the most recent game I bought, and a special thanks to 78 Strider Strikes Back for hooking me up with a great deal for this game, Robo Army. So there you have it guys, that was just a little bit of a Neo Geo memories and a quick look at my collection. I will be putting the Happy Console Gamers videos part 1 and 2 so you guys can check them out. He can show you some of his favorite games for the system, and also 78 Strider Strikes Back. Response to that, we'll be putting that in the bottom below, so please go check that out guys. So until then, this is Crazy Gabano. Thanks for watching. God bless. And I got a haircut.